I can't even believe this, but yes, I am making a video on Gavin Weiland. It has legitimately been years since this artist has been active and officially dropped music, and Weiland is finally back this Friday. But before we jump into everything you need to know about the upcoming EP, subscribe to both of my channels, join my Discord, and follow me over on Twitch where we stream over there a couple times a week. Weiland is a guy who is the definition of off the grid, and for the last 3 years he wasn't all too active on social media. I truly do miss the Vices era where I became a fan. That was his great album he dropped in 2022. It had a very 80s inspired synth sound to it that I just really liked, that lane of music and what he tried to create there. And I know he has other rap music from his earlier catalog I haven't gotten around to yet. I know Vices was that big shift in his catalog and as an artist, but he definitely has been an artist who's been hiding in the shadows for most of his career anyway. Since going quiet again for a couple years after Vices and what was probably a hiatus, Weiland would sometimes post to his Finsta account, his backup IG. We did get a couple older snippets on there, which I didn't know if those older little music videos or whatnot would end up releasing or if he was teasing a release soon at the time, but nothing ever came of it. He had teased an American pop album for a long time, posting photos from a lot of different album sessions. We thought maybe that was the album he was working on next and would probably continue going down like the synth pop lane, alternative stuff that I'm probably expecting from this new EP. But ever since I saw him live on Chatterbait, there's a new snippet. I didn't know if I should have hope for him to really come back and drop again, or really what the deal with Weiland was at the time, I guess. But last year, probably in the summer of 2024, is when he last started getting active again, and he posted new photos of him with Summrs in the back of a car. That got me hyped because we were expecting a collab from them, which those are two artists that used to work together, and it was kind of a big deal for them to come back, all be active again, probably start making music together with the whole Slay World crew as well. As there was a photo they recreated in the mirror with Autumn, another rapper who honestly I don't really listen to much these days, never really did to be fair. But during this era last summer, I don't know if it was in LA or what, but we saw link ups with Glaive as well, another one of my favorite artists. I'm just praying that Weiland and Glaive actually made music together, not just like smoke cigarettes or whatever. Weiland had been teasing that he's gonna be dropping an EP first before an album. He had posted photos with Summrs in front of the American flag. We thought maybe it was a collab EP as well because Summrs had been teasing a lot of music and we're still waiting on a lot of projects from him, to be fair. We got to January, we got nothing. A few months passed, it's March. People are like, where is this EP? Are we supposed to have a collab EP with Summrs still? Weiland hasn't dropped anything yet. It's just getting tiring at this point in 2025. So fans start DMing Summrs like, yo, where's the EP with Weiland? It's March now. He's like, it's not my EP, it's not my project, I'm just featured on it, which at least we have a collab between them at least once. That's like all I need. It would be cooler if it was a full collab project between the two, but we just need Weiland to drop. And sure enough, it might be May now, but we finally did get confirmation last week that Weiland's first EP, EP1, is dropping on 5/9/25 this Friday, May 9th, as he posted new pics of himself, Ferrari, Budweiser spilling out. I love his photographs and imagery, honestly. It's hilarious the route he's gone. We even got the title to this EP is You Can't Climb the Mountain in New York, along with on his Twitter and Instagram a trailer to the project, a new Weiland snippet. You guys know the drill. I can play a couple seconds for you guys, but I'd recommend watching this entire trailer. It has the USA flags. It's some interesting stuff going on in it. Behind the scenes, all of that was really cool. The little clips and footage we got with Summrs, I appreciate all of that. The pre-save link that Weiland also dropped like right after last week, we got the official cover art to the project, and yes, they are selling $50 vinyls for this 4-track EP, which this is from Spotify. You can find it right now. Track 1 is Let You Go featuring Summrs. We finally get that a collab, which I'm most excited to see. What is that going to sound like? Is Summrs really going to be like singing on that? Is it going to be an alternative pop song? I don't even know. Track 2 is The Girl Is Not Mine. Track 3 is Promise, which has a snippet on Twitter. Weiland showed us track 3, so I guess I'll play a couple seconds of it. It's mainly just like the instrumental and like background vocals, but it sounds cool. And then track 4 is just the title track to the EP. We're going to be reacting to this thing on Thursday night. Pink Panther says dropping a mixtape as well on the 9th, so it's pretty stacked. A lot of my favorite artists are dropping. I'm really excited for this Friday. I'm so glad I can make a Weiland video. I've been making more videos on just a ton of random artists recently. Been loving it, so thank you guys for the support once again. This is everything you need to know about Weiland's upcoming EP, You Can't Climb the Mountain in New York. More Weiland and underground content on the way. Follow my Twitter and Instagram. More conversations are going on over there. Again, follow my Twitch. Check in with the Discord as well. I love you guys. Peace.